Have you ever noticed how your body reacts before your mind even understands what's happening? Your shoulders tense, your breathing shortens, your heart beats faster, and for a moment it feels like the entire world has narrowed to a single point of survival. That is not weakness, it's biology. The nervous system is the oldest intelligence you carry, millions of years older than thought itself. It evolved not to make you happy, but to keep you alive. Every surge of adrenaline, every spike of cortisol, every twitch of muscle is part of a code written to protect you. But here's the paradox. The same system that once kept you safe can now keep you stuck. Because in the modern world, threats rarely come from predators or physical danger. They come from uncertainty, information overload, and social stress. Yet your body reacts as if you're still in the wild, running for your life. Each time you replay a stressful memory, your nervous system rehearses the same pattern. Your brain fires the same neurons. Your heart activates the same cascade. Over time, these loops hardwire themselves, forming a new default state. A body that forgets to relax. A brain that predicts danger even in calm moments. Modern neuroscience calls this neuroplastic maladaptation, your brain adapting too well to stress. It's a sign of resilience gone off balance. But here's the good news. If your nervous system can learn stress, it can also learn calm. You can rewire it, not by force, but through precision, by speaking the biological language it understands. Let's explore how. To reset the nervous system, you first need to understand its architecture. There are primary branches of your autonomic nervous system: the sympathetic, responsible for fight, flight, or freeze, and the parasympathetic, responsible for rest, digest, and recovery. When you face a perceived threat, your sympathetic system floods the body with stress hormones, cortisol, and adrenaline. Your pupils dilate, your muscles tighten. Blood is redirected from digestion to survival. This is not a mistake, it's efficiency. However, chronic activation without recovery traps your physiology in a constant state of readiness. That's when symptoms begin to appear: anxiety, insomnia, poor digestion, fatigue, emotional numbness. You're not broken, your system is simply stuck in drive mode. To shift out of this state, the key lies in activating the parasympathetic system, particularly through the vagus nerve, the body's main calm control pathway. The vagus nerve runs from your brainstem to nearly every organ in your body. It controls heart rate variability, digestion, immune response, and emotional regulation. Think of it as the bridge between mind and body, the main channel through which calm becomes chemistry. Neuroscience has identified specific practices that increase vagal tone, the strength of your nervous system's recovery response. Controlled breathing. Slow, deep exhalations stimulate the vagus nerve. Inhale for 4 seconds, exhale for 6. Repeat this rhythm for 2 minutes and measurable physiological calm begins. Cold exposure. Brief exposure to cold water triggers the vagal reflex, lowering heart rate and stabilizing mood. Just 30 seconds at the end of a shower activates the body's parasympathetic rebound. Neck and diaphragm relaxation. Tension in the neck and diaphragm restricts vagal flow. Gentle neck rolls or deep diaphragmatic stretches restore the signal. Gargling and humming. Both actions directly vibrate the vagus nerve as it passes the throat. These simple, almost childlike acts are powerful regulators of calm. Safe connection. The nervous system is wired for co-regulation, calming in the presence of safety. Eye contact, a calm voice, even gentle music can send a safety signal that rewires the system toward relaxation. Every one of these methods works because they communicate in the body's original language, rhythm and safety. They don't ask your mind to believe. They show your body what calm feels like until it remembers.
Once you've calmed the body, the next step is rewiring the brain's prediction model. Stress isn't just a reaction, it's an anticipation of danger. To break that pattern, you must teach your brain new evidence that safety exists now. The first step is awareness. Notice the early signals of activation: a tight jaw, a racing pulse, a subtle urge to move or escape. When you catch it, don't suppress it, acknowledge it. That single moment of awareness interrupts the loop. The second step is repatterning. Once you sense the activation, pair it with a calming input. For instance, when you feel your breath shorten, consistently extend your exhale. When your mind spirals, shift your focus to physical sensation, the texture of your hands, the temperature of the air. You're teaching your nervous system to associate awareness with recovery, not panic. The third step is consistency. Neurons that fire together wire together. The more often you complete the loop, activation followed by conscious calming, the stronger your recovery circuits become. Over weeks, the nervous system begins to reset its baseline. Your heart rate variability improves, your sleep deepens, your emotional resilience increases, and most importantly, your perception of the world changes. You stop scanning for threat and start noticing safety. This is not placebo. It's the literal rewiring of the human brain through neuroplasticity. Here's a simple daily structure to begin retraining your nervous system. Morning, activation. Start your day with intentional activation, movement, sunlight, and breath. Try 2 minutes of physiological sighs. Double inhale through the nose, long exhale through the mouth. It releases carbon dioxide and resets your stress chemistry within minutes. Midday, awareness. Check your posture and breathing. If you notice tension, use the 4 to 6 breathing ratio for 2 minutes. If you feel mental fatigue, stand, stretch, and focus your eyes at a distance. This resets your visual cortex and reduces sympathetic tone. Evening, recovery. Dim lights 2 hours before sleep. No bright screens, no heavy stimulation. Play soft ambient tones or low-frequency music to synchronize the nervous system into rest mode. Try humming or slow exhalation as you lie down. You'll feel your heart rate slowing naturally. Over time, this simple rhythm becomes your internal software. Your nervous system begins to predict calm as the default state. That's the real reset, not escape, but mastery. Calm is not the absence of stress. It's the capacity to return to balance quickly. Every resilient person you admire, scientists, athletes, artists, has one thing in common. They know how to regulate their internal state. The nervous system doesn't care about success or failure. It only tracks patterns. If you show it chaos every day, it adapts to chaos. If you show it stability and rhythm, it adapts to calm. This is the power of neuroplasticity.
your biology listening to your behavior. Your choices literally sculpt your brain. So the next time you feel anxious, don't judge it. Observe it like a scientist. Run the experiment again. Breathe, ground, rewire. Every repetition is progress. Your body isn't your enemy. It's your most loyal instrument, waiting for you to learn how to conduct it again. If this exploration of your nervous system helped you understand yourself in a new way, take a moment to apply it today, even for 1 minute. Try a slow exhale right now. Feel the shift. This is how rewiring begins, one pattern at a time. If you'd like more science-based tools for calm, focus, and emotional balance, subscribe to Quiet Neuro. Every week, we bring you evidence-backed methods to master your biology and elevate your mind. And I'd love to hear from you. Which part of your day feels hardest to regulate? Morning energy, midday stress, or nighttime calm? Share your answer in the comments below. Your insight might help someone else begin their own reset. Thank you for listening, and remember, calm is not found, it's trained. Let's continue the science of peace.